should work. I pushed the button, so should be good. Oh wait, I needed that. That was the pre-market gainer screener. Whatever. Pre-market. Oof. Dude, I was talking to this one guy yesterday, and he was telling me he was using something like, I think it was APT or ADP or something. Some indicators, kind of like VWAP bands, except it's like based off of 5-day moving averages or some shit. And intraday, like basically like how much it usually goes up and down for one day, which is sort of like VWAP, but it's based on the last 5 days instead of the last day. It's really interesting. The VWAP bands, not the straight VWAP. But I was like thinking about that, and he's making a couple percentages off it, but nothing too crazy. I don't know, but I'm gonna look it up because I think it sounds cool. Today's Thursday. We have those calls and flowers. They're up about 40% right now. But I'm thinking the strat is to hold until Friday, because Friday is Valentine's Day, and like, why would you do anything except hold flowers until Valentine's Day? And after that, I think we'll probably sell either Tuesday or Wednesday. Just depending. If I can get plus 100% on them, I'll sell no matter what. But I don't want to see anything less than 30. Excuse. I might get at AM. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get at AM. Those guys aren't working out, which is a shame. So make sure we have edge up, so we can get these damp dark pools. See, MRC, NNBC has been a big one lately. So we'll see what they do. These are a lot of tickers we traded 2 weeks ago, and so hopefully they will continue to be good. Oh, I love this so much. Cool. APT looks like the big one for the day. So why don't we get some screeners on that? MRC, maybe not so much. We'll see. These guys are at $6 pre-market, so they're up here. Honestly, they probably go to like 9. They're pretty new stock. It looks like they IPO'd last year, 2 years ago in April, and they've never really been this high. So let's see. I'm gonna check the news. To that rhythm, to that rhythm. APT. It looks like. Oh my god. These guys are the people that make face masks that people wear over their face to not get sick. And so, like, the coronavirus is making everybody want to buy those. Oh my god, this company's going to explode. What the hell? How did no one think of this as an investment? This is so good. I might buy 4-month calls on these guys, honestly. These guys are the people that make the face. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are the options on them? Can you trade options on them? What is ticker? APT. We only have 10 minutes till market open, but dude, if you trade options on these guys, yeah, you can. The May calls are 40 cents. No shit, they're at 40 cents? Dude, if I can buy those pre-market, let's do it right here, right now. Oh, it already accounts. I think it's priced in. I could tell you though. Never know. That's I do not have much time here, but I'm gonna make that happen. An adventure to be seen. These guys are at 3. Someone just like you. I wish you could find that someone. Honestly, I mean, if these guys break 261, they should probably go to like 307. And I think that's a pretty reasonable target. So, yeah. I'm gonna come back to APT. Well, okay, so they're 9 to noon trade because they're like up 60% pre-market or some shit. But they're also like a fundamentals play, which is very conflicting. So, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's all coronavirus. They've spiked and gone down really fast before. So, dude, this could be... I don't think this is a swing trade because it literally goes up and down by a factor of 10 in like 5 days. But I think this is definitely a day trade. And it's one that we can leverage through options, which is pretty dope. So I might do that if these guys go hard. I think this could be a really good trade. So here's the strat, okay? If they break like 640, they should go to like 8. So let's look at all products. What is it? APT. If you look at the options that expire, I guess these are next week's options. At 7.5, you can buy calls for 5 cents. Holy shit! If this stock goes to $8, that's literally a 10x return. I think we might have an investment right here. This could be good stuff right here. Yeah. All right. This is gonna be more risk. I'm gonna do about a third position size than normal. You have about 10 times more upside, but you're risking everything because these options expire in a week and a half. So, cool. Oh, that's exciting. I haven't done one of those in a while. Just like you. MRC, I know. I think they're a bigger company. But, hell, you know, if they're going to break 11.8, they'll probably go to, like, 12.50. So, I mean, it's pretty good. Conservatively, like here, stop loss on the trade right here. I already have lines on these guys, which is super cool. I think I need to move this mic out of the frame because I remember I was watching some stuff and it was like focusing on the mic. So I don't know. We'll see how this works. I don't know, but then it's like nowhere near my face. So, dude, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what it does. What are these guys? NNVC. I mean, they could probably go to like 950. Right here. These guys have been pretty volatile. So, they've probably got a lot of upside if they move. But they're on a downward trend right now, so they'll probably just go down. Probably would look at shorting these guys to like 570. I can't short on this account, but if I could, that would be the strat. Oh, waiting to be, or I guess you could buy puts. But are there puts? I don't know. What's the ticker? NNBC. I don't think there's gonna be puts on this. Yeah, they're totally not puts on this. But whatever. APT. Take it from me. Want you to see. APT. 750 calls. Dude, 750 calls look pretty good, but they don't look like 40-cent good. They look like 5-cent good. But if I change my expiration date, they might be 5 cents. Yeah, dude, those are literally 3-cent calls. I might bonk. If these guys hit 6.4, like, there's no, like, can you bid 3 cents on these, you think? You cannot bid 3 cents. Or you can bid 3 cents. You can't bid 3 cents. What about on here? $7.5 calls. Can you bid increments? No, you can't. Oh, shit. Okay. It's gotta be 5 cents then. It's gotta be 5 cents. This is gonna be so good if and only if they have volume. They need to have volume. What was their pre-market volume? Pre-market volume was 1.64 million shares. And their float is 8 million. Eighth of their float has been traded before the market opens today. That's really good. Yeah, this could be good shit right here, dude. What does this article say? $24 times the revenue than last year. Every year's dude, their company has got up by that's insane, dude. On that beach. Holy shit. Could you imagine knowing about this company? What? Stocks. On that beach. On that beach. Shortage of face masks has led car companies to fucking make their own. Dude, this is insane. Alright, we have 47 seconds. What other companies make these products? What are we looking at on share size here? We have 400 in BP. Get on your feet, get up and dance. Get on your feet, just get up and dance. Get. Let's on that beat. This is a pretty big hammer candle. If this candle closes green, I'll buy with a stop loss at 5.9. If it closes red, we're gonna move on to other stocks. They've got about 30 seconds. Get on your feet, just get up and dance. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, they close red. CPAH. Alright, what's CPAH? Oh, that hurts right there. That is a bad setup. This is a pretty good W, but they kind of failed out of it, so I don't know about that. If these guys close above VWAP and hold it for like 2 or 3 minutes, probably get in, make about 20 cents, 10% on it. Target at 265. It should go above that. Entry at 245. Stop at like 24. Maybe 236. Like I said, this is a bigger stock, so it's not really gonna move that much. So, yeah. Whoa, that's pretty good. APT, ATP, APT. Holy shit. $111. Alright, stop loss on this trade's at like 308. It's got to close above VWAP, hold above VWAP. This is a solid ass red, green, red if and only if the next 2 candles close green. I've been using red, green, reds a lot lately. They've been working really well. As long as you follow the rules. Like, you don't want to see it close here. If it closes here, it doesn't count. But if it closes up here, which it just did, then it counts. And so that's a good setup. And it has to be validated by the next candle, obviously. If this candle closes red, then it's bullshit. But if this candle closes green, then, like, this should be a good trade. Closes green above VWAP. So we'll give that, what, 40 seconds? Alright, 40 seconds. That looks pretty solid, dude. LLIT. These guys aren't going anywhere, unfortunately. Alright, these guys aren't going anywhere. These guys have a pretty solid historic resistance, right where they are. So if they can break through that, then I'm looking at the wrong price level. It's way down here, dude. Whoops. The whole dollar mark's always pretty huge. So yeah, I mean, if it can break the whole dollar, it'll probably go like 120, up 20%. But it's not breaking the whole dollar. But it could break the whole dollar. But it's not breaking it in the next 5 minutes. So. I don't know, man. I just need some more screens, man. I just need some more screens. These guys aren't looking too good. I don't like them. This is really good. This is a hammer candle. If this thing closes green, then I'll buy it like 97 as soon as it hits it. Target on the trade, like I said, 120 based off resistances. But if you look at it straight from like 90 cents, 85 cents, 87 cents to about 97 cents, you're looking at about a 10-cent upside. So if it breaks out here, maybe sell half here, target here, half another here, and then a stop loss here. You risk 5 cents, you make 10. I just can't wait. Alright, here it is, right here. Gotta break the 200 MA, close at $1. And as soon as it does, it's gonna be hot. I've been using the 200 MA on this 10-minute chart, or the 5-minute chart, and it works really well because you can see this resistance level, and you totally wouldn't see that if you didn't look at the 200 MA. So if it can't break that, it's not going to happen. But it can also do a green, red, green on the 5-minute, so it'll learn out really well if it does. NMVC just broke. Target is like 8.5. Yeah, let's do that. I don't like that. What's that? 822. Do like 50 shares, 40 shares, I don't know, 45. Join the bid, stop at that. I think I was too slow on this trade. I totally should have seen it over here, but I didn't see it over here because I probably zoomed out way too much, which is my fault. Should have had it like that, but I didn't have it like that. If you had it like this, you could see the breakout and you could buy it at 8.05 and make like, I don't know, 5%. About 4%, give or take. So that's a good trade. Totally missed it. My fault. These doubled, which is dope. Last trading price is 15. Holy shit. I guess I should have let the order fill. What are the ones in March? March 7.5s. Holy shit. Wow. What can you look at the price history on that? Yeah, I sold a 2 contracts ATP APT at 0.35. Yeah, I would have gotten full 0.35 calls. Well, shit, I should have let that get filled. Oh well. I guess it's because the volatility is up even though the stock's down, which totally makes sense because that means the options prices are going to go up. So definitely a good little thing to learn there. Too smooth. Yeah. What's the volume on these, I wonder? Too smooth. It's pretty good volume. Yeah, everybody's buying puts, which is not a good idea because if these guys keep going up, then I think everyone knows what's going to happen. You can tell just by looking at the sizzle indexes on the volume. You can see puts and calls right here. So more people buy puts. They think it's going to go down. But, dude, do you really seriously want to bet against APT when it's doing this? I don't know, man. Buzzy's too smooth. Yeah. Dude, should have saw this coming in January. But it looks like they already spiked. So the coronavirus is already huge by like the 28th. Because I remember that was when I bought puts on the SPY. So, yeah. Like, this would have... Oh, dude, I wish you about this company. I put this company on a watch list. Like, I didn't know they were companies that just made face masks. Probably should have thought about that. Too smooth. It's a lot of money to be made if you can trade that shit well. Yeah. Alright, this could be a downward wedge. Yeah. I don't know, 400. Oh, yes. Stop on this trade's at 92 cents. Ooh. How do you bid 944854? Like, I don't know how to do that, man. Like, can you do that? Like, I don't think you can do that. As soon as this candle closes, we're in. I did a market buy there just because sometimes if you have a wedge like this, the moment that it breaks out of the wedge and it gets to a solid resistance and it goes above it, a lot of times it'll spike up super quick when the second candle that's green closes. And if it does, if you buy market, you make sure that you get filled instead of having to like miss the movement. Like this is going to go up by like 5% or something. And if you don't get filled instantly, there's a chance you don't get filled at all. And so it's usually worth it to just get your ass in. I'm going to increment the stop losses. Target's like $1. Maybe see if we can get filled at 98. It's got 12 seconds. It's got to close and then reverse. I'm gonna do a stop at 9.5. And come on, 2, 3, 2, 1. Close, 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 close. All right, sweet. As long as this next candle's green, we should be good. If this next candle's red, it doesn't really matter. Our stop losses are where they need to be. Our targets are where they need to be. I'm gonna leave this one at 98 just in case. To sell. I'm just gonna wait for this candle to close. Should be good. First stop got filled. Kind of sucks, but it's okay. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna stop out of the rest of it if this candle closes red. To my head. Look at those guys going. That's very impressive. Gosh. And I beat them and I teachers. I've been diving out of her. Off of her. This stock, not a lot of upside here. We would get in here at like 30, and then you maybe make like 20 cents, maybe make 10. It's about 2%. It's pretty good, but you just don't know if this is gonna actually curve back up or not. But it did, which is really cool. So maybe next time make a play like that when it's over VWAP. Kind of missed the first entry. You look at the second entry, and if it hits the second entry, then it could do this and go up by a couple of percentage points. I know that you'll be back from the minute. Running back to you. Back to you, back to you. Whoa, whoa, oh. Wow, 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 wow. Sometimes you'll see it where it like has to get the 9 exponential to move up before it'll go. So that might be what happened here. We'll see if we can get a fill, or if we need to break the VWAP band, or the Bollinger Bands. And as soon as it breaks these Bollinger Bands, it should go to $1. And if you want to kind of influence the market a little bit, you can do some ballsy shit where you join the ask at $1 and then ask the market to follow you. Because everyone's going to see the bid and the ask. So if you can kind of make people think that you're going to sell it for $1, everyone else will think, oh, it must be worth $1. And there you can see right there that bid just moved up to 96, ask to 98, 97. So that's a cool little psychological strategy you can use to make a bunch of money. See, there you go. Then it goes to 99 cents, and everyone's like, oh, I guess it's a 99-cent stock. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Whoa. Oh, wow. Bow-bow-bow-da-da. I mean, this stock could honestly go to like 110. So I'll hold 100 shares. Just in case. I'm going to set a stop loss for them at like 98 cents. But I'm just going to see how high this shit goes. I don't know how high it'll go. I think it could go to like 110. If I had balls of steel, what I probably would have done on this trade is just set like the entire stop loss at 94. Or 92, like I said initially. I said 92 stop loss because that's the bottom of the wedge. And like the deal is, I was pretty zoomed in on it, but in reality, like your long-term resistances aren't up till like 120, and so probably would have been smarter to just like leave it. My thing that I think I did wrong is I zoomed in a little bit too much, and I saw $1 as the price target. But earlier when we were looking at the stock, and what should have been the price target was really $1.10, $1.20. So with that said, I'm gonna stop talking and start making money. See if we can sell half here, another half at 118. Do 25 fills. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This candle closes, as long as it closes above 104, we should be good. Oh, what? How'd that get filled? Whatever. Oh, wait, never mind. That didn't get filled. We're all good. That was exactly what I wanted to happen. Oh, this is super nice. I'm going to increment these into 25s. Sell that shit, mark it. And, hold the rest. I shouldn't have sold fucking 3/4 of my position down here, but like I said, you learn. I was zoomed in too much. I should have had a second chart up over here with the zoomed out version of this chart. If I did that, I probably would have maybe quadrupled my profit on the trade, but now I know, right? So, now you know. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I love this no fee trading because I can just do this and it makes it like a bajillion times easier to just get out. It's just a really solid setup. It's got 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam! This next candle closes red. We're screwed. I'm getting out of the position. Usually these dojis at the top are just big reversal patterns anyway. So you don't really want to hold past this doji if the candle's going to close red. I would cancel the stop loss and just sell it, but I don't want to risk it falling and then it takes me like half a second to cancel it. And anyway, it's only like it's only 10 shares, so. Cool. Yeah, a lot of trades on that one today. I think the biggest thing to learn here is that I shouldn't have fucking sold like 3/4 of it at $1, which is way down here, and then not made that 10%. I made about 5% on the trade, which is really, really great. But definitely some really good lessons to learn at the bottom here. Not really, like, you've got to give this like 5 minutes to play out. You can't expect it to go up within the next minute and a half, which I'm kind of spoiled. I'm sort of used to it because usually these wedges go up super, super quick. But if it needs to get delayed and it needs to have the moving average at the 9 exponential right here to support it, then you just have to like let it do that. And then you know to get out based off your profit targets and based off of doji candles like this. So yeah, great trade, 5%. That's really good. I'm happy. I'm really happy with that. Oh, I did have it over here. I should have been looking at this chart right here. I totally wasn't looking at this chart right here. Target on this trade's 2.5. This is what we were looking at earlier. It's easy 10% as long as it breaks and holds. Well, I wouldn't say easy, but like it's a simple, like a simple trade. It's like it's either gonna break the VWAP or it's not gonna break the VWAP. And based on that candle, it's not gonna break the VWAP. Although stepped in the cataclysm. Don't that time take you better feel. This one's failed once already, so you have to be careful with it. I'll get in at 3.5, stop loss at 3.48. You think that's reasonable? I think that's reasonable if this candle closes green. If this candle closes not green, then I'm not going to be happy with it. But if it closes green, then I'll buy a 3.5, stop at 3.48. It's pretty tight. Might be a little bit too tight, but you know what? I don't care. It's got 9 seconds. Not gonna happen. I'm not gonna touch that, dude. I am not touching that. LH safe. Safe! Holy shit. Wow! Oh, look at LLIT. These guys are still freaking going. Very impressive, dude. Very impressive. I do not have the balls to hold through that downturn. But if you do, dude, that's some sick money right there. If I have more shares, like I only had a quarter of my shares going into this movement, which was my fault. If I had all my shares, what I probably would have done, just knowing that it was probably going to go to this resistance level, is I probably would have held about a quarter of the shares until it went down to this, and then I would have set a stop loss below the 9 exponential at about $1.03, and held for the turnout to $1.19, $1.20, $1.18. With about a quarter of my shares. I didn't do that because I only had a quarter of my shares coming into it. But if I had all my shares, that's probably the strat. And if you did that, you should have made about 25% on this trade, which is about 4 times what I made. But it's because I only had a quarter of my size, right? So yeah, you should be able to have got 25-30% on this trade. You buy at 95, which is what I did, and then you sell, you know, $1.18, $1.20, and then you average out the fill prices in between, and you make 30%. So it's a freaking solid stock right there. Good trade. I'm not gonna mess with Codex just because they've gone up and down around the VWAP so much, and you don't want to see indecision around the VWAP, because the moment you have indecision around the VWAP, you can't really tell where something's gonna go. And if you can't tell where it's gonna go, how are you gonna make money with it? You know, it's like not gonna happen. This could totally be a green red green setup, dude. If this is a green red green setup in the next 2 minutes, I would explode. I would be so impressed. I don't think it's gonna happen personally, but if it does, dude. Usually you can have green red green setups that have like really big wicks at the top of the second candle or the third candle. Usually, most of the time, mess it up. But we'll watch, dude. And if it does it, I will be so impressed. Could be so low. Never knew how low you could go. Yeah, so I guess kind of right here with LLIT. Well, we'll see how it works out. NNVC though. NNVC looks like a nice wedge. And I feel that day I'm burning. Hit the highs at the heart that die. And I fell into my mountain. But I can't see around about. Stop loss on this trade is at 815, 817. Call it 816. Target on this trade is 89, maybe like 870. And you can kind of do some finger math to check it. I'll work out the finger math with you in a second, but I want to make this trade if it goes out of this wedge right now. And as soon as it goes out of the wedge, I'll work out the finger math with you. So where are we? Where are we? Where are you? Where are you? Don't time, don't wait. Cause I've been never regretting. Look at beach and different day burning. It feels like this that it's never ending. And I can't seem to get about. But you can't picture me dumped up the bed, dumped touching you too so. Self down by your side. You hated me the most. Like nothing now, I don't feel you. And in the tidal wave, holding me under, babe. You. I'm solo. Oh, didn't that I could be solo. Oh, never know how we could go. So where are we? Where are we? Where are you? Where are you? I'm solo. I never thought I could be solo. I know how low you could go. So where are we? Where are we? Where are you? Where are you? Solo. Four, three, two, one. A lot of times, if the first candle is really big like this, you'll have this move where the second candle goes red and then the next candle goes green, and you have a red, green, red, just because the first one's a really big spike up. And so, that sucks. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, what'll happen is, the next candle could be a reversal or a big red candle, and if that happens, then sort of the step just doesn't really work. And so you kind of have to be, you want to see like two green candles, and usually two green candles are good enough for to validate a movement. Yeah, usually two green candles are solid. I think what happened is, I think this stock has low volume, because I don't see them on the screener, and they're only up 12% today. So I think since they have low volume, I set my stop loss at 816 and it got filled. I think if you look at the time of sales here on NNVC, basically the price was at about 830. Well, let me tell you when I got executed at. I got executed at 10:08:28. Yeah, I got executed at 10:08:28. So the price was at 826, and then for some reason TD had me sell at 816. I think the reason why is because somebody sold for no fucking reason. Well, I guess they sold 1,000 shares, so they sold like 1,000 shares at 817, and that triggered my stop loss, and that triggered like two other guys' stop losses, and even though the market was still at 820, which makes no sense why I got filled at 816, I think it was a spread, because the spread on the stock's about 5 cents, and so the moment you had stop losses getting triggered here, the price was going to go straight down to those stop losses, and that's exactly what happened. So very interesting trade there. I think that the problem and what I did wrong here is this was a pre-market gainer, but it wasn't a daily gainer because it didn't have enough volume or something. Like, well, I mean, it's right here, so I don't know. I guess it's just not a very high up on the screener list, so no one's trading it. I think most people are trading LLIT for good reason. Um, you can buy shorts, you can buy puts on this, not buy, you can short the stock up about here and make about 10% on the way down, but I can't short in this account, so I can't really do that. But if you could short, which most people can short, then it makes way more sense to just short it up here, and because you know the price is already hit there. But I'm playing the hard game. I'm playing the long game because I can't go short in a Raw. And, you know, I'm winning at it. But with that said, I only have 3-day trades in here, so I'm not trying to use them all. Unless this... Wow. Whoa! Whoa! Wow. Oh my god. That stock just went up like probably 5% in a couple of minutes. That is super cool. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we're done. Like, I don't want to use all my day trades. So I'm not going to. I want to flip Yahoo Finance though. Oh, but we like to party all over the world. We live no club tidy. I gotta make a call on whether to close out these puts, which are not doing very well. Dude, their MACD has never been this high. Like, it would just be stupid to sell this high. I don't know. It's just like no reason to do it. What's nice about multiple desktops is you can do this. Probably looks super weird for you, but it works really well for me. And so you can see that, like, oop, sorry. I guess in 2000 they went higher than this price level, or the MACD level. Because they went up to here before they crossed. I think what I might do, and I think this is probably the smart thing to do, basically, like, I don't know how high these guys are going to go. I just don't know how high they're going to go. What I do know is that the moment that the weekly MACD crosses, they're toast. They're done. It's over. And that didn't happen until like June of 2000, which is pretty late for the .com bubble. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to close out these positions. It's going to suck ass. It's going to hurt. It's going to be painful. And I'm going to leave it until they cross. Because my options will expire worthless if it takes until June. They expire in June. At least half of them do. Well, actually, probably 3/4 of them do. So I think the strat, as much as it sucks ass, is I got to get out of this position. Let it keep going until this thing crosses. And then as soon as it crosses, I'm going to buy a shitload of OTM puts. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's harsh. It sucks, but it's just what's got to happen. I should have been out of this position the moment the stock broke 40 bucks, 50 bucks. But I wasn't because I honestly don't think I was paying attention that week. Should have been paying attention that week, but I wasn't, so. Oh, wait, that's buying. Yeah, that's harsh, man. That really sucks. But you just don't know how high they're gonna go, you know? And I would rather have a really, really, really solid MACD crossover and know that they're at the top than try to guess the top. Because trying to guess the top is just not a good strategy, because if it keeps going up like this, like it did in 2000, like you don't want to hold that, dude. Like you just don't want to hold that. You know, it's a bad idea. And the time value is only gonna go down. This is gonna take like at least another month or two to get out. Like they probably, I don't know when they're gonna crash, but I know that when they do crash, it'll be because of the MACD crossover. So, well, because of, I mean, it's a lagging indicator, so obviously, you know, it's a lagging indicator. But it's amazing. It works so well. And so you're gonna know at the same time. Apparently these puts are up 20% today. I don't know how that's possible. I don't think that that's right, but you know what, man? Whatever. Apparently these are up 20% today. Probably because of volatility, but I don't fucking know. I'll sell at 169, bro. Fill me at 165. I won't even ask for 169. Yeah. This could be a nice wedge, dude. If I could short this stock, holy hell, I would be shorting it hard right now. Check this out. Check this out. You ready for this? All right. Do I have an account that can short stocks? Like, the answer is no. And I'm so... Wait, maybe I can short it on Webull. I got a lot for you. INO. Trade. Sell. Oh, shit. I might be able to do it. If they get to, like, 389, short it to, like, 379, make 10%. 10% on a $4 stock is 10 cents. So at 2.5%. Or they could just keep on going. Usually if it's this high, it's gonna go down. But hell, dude, if it's gonna do it, I'll slap an order for 250 on this on RH. It's inside who we are. About a love for you. You by February. Oh my god! You can buy the $4